I'm at what would be the trailhead for Badger Mountain. It's a visitor center. It's closed for the season, but I'm sure the trail's still open. The elevation of the trailhead is around 9,500 feet, and it's about a little over 1,700 feet elevation gain in about 1 mile. So I'm going to be going right up there. It's straight up the mountain. There's no switchbacks, so it's going to be some great views. I'm a little concerned about going up that fast, but I'll take my time and enjoy the views. So far, this trail is non-existent. I've got the All Trails map, so I know about where I'm at, but I've got to trek around here a little bit and see if I can find the trail. Shows I'm pretty close to it, but I'm not sure anybody's taken it in a while. Well, I'm in more than a foot and a half of snow. Still haven't found the trail yet. I'm not far from the highway, the trailhead, but I think I'm coming up to the trail. If anybody's taking this trail, there's not many, so I'll find it. It's a gorgeous day. That's Pikes Peak in the distance there, more facing east. I believe I found an elk herd trail. Not sure when they've been through here, but looks like it's easier for them to walk through this than me. At this point, I'm really wanting some snowshoes, but I think once I get on the mountain, it may get easier. I'm only maybe an eighth of a mile up the Badger Mountain Trail, and there's already some beautiful views out to the west. I think I found the trail. I've never blazed a trail before. I think that I am the first one on this trail since we had the big snow a week ago. Could be off the trail, and I might be wrong, but I haven't found the trail yet. This looks like it could be it. I'm using my All Trails app, but it bounces around a little bit. So it bounces around maybe 200 feet or so, left or right. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm on the trail or close to it. I'm not sure if you can tell from this picture. It's pretty steep right here, but it's getting a lot steeper straight up there. But there's more patches of pine needles and less snow in that area, so maybe it'll get easier, and maybe I'll find the trail. I keep taking videos and pictures because I'm not sure if I'm reaching the top of Badger Mountain, but it is gorgeous. If I could find the trail, it'd be great. But it's a beautiful day. It's around 30 degrees right now, and a little overcast, but mostly sunny. Well, to say that I've lost the trail or never found it, even though I may be on top of it, saying I've found the trail is definitely an overstatement. And there's so much snow up here. The altitude's getting to me a little bit, and I just went across the ravine to get onto what I believe was the right trail. But I don't know. Does that look like a trail to you? It's possible that I'm on the onset of altitude sickness because of the intensity of the ravine I just went through, or the draw. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, drink some water, see how I feel, but it's very possible I might be heading back down. No one's on this trail. I'm by myself. I do have my Spot X satellite messenger, but there comes a point when you want to be smart. I think I found the trail, but nobody's been on it super steep. Foot of snow or so. I'm up around 10,000 feet right now, so I'm just taking it easy, basically about 50 feet at a time. It's this is the most challenging trail I've been on in Colorado this year, and partly because of how steep it is, but of course then the snow's making it worse. The All Trails app shows that I'm on the trail, and this is a bit of a clearing that might be the trail. I'm about halfway up Badger Mountain right now, but sometimes you need to understand, know your abilities and your limitations, and when you're about ready to make some bad decisions, it's going to make a gorgeous Colorado day in the mountains become the worst day of your life. So I'm not going up any farther at this point. I do have some nice shots, some views back down the mountain, but I'm still in the pine trees. You really can't see the views at this location. I know there's really no view of the mountains here, but with the snow and the pine trees and the aspens and these mountains here in the background and the sun shining through the branches, I thought it was just kind of a pretty scenery. I'm back at the trailhead to Badger Mountain, and I'm right by the elk herd crossing I talked to you about earlier. And there's the gorgeous mountain range sitting out to the west of me. Here's the trail of looks like probably a herd of elk that was not sure which direction they were going, but by the looks of those mountains, I'd be going west. This has been the Badger Mountain Trail, about an hour west of Colorado Springs, and I'm looking west right now, but it's been a beautiful day, and it's a great trail, but it's really hard, it's really steep, straight up the mountain, and I really couldn't find the trail very well. I got about halfway up Badger Mountain. I did not make it to the top. But it's a really hard hike in the snow, especially when you're the first one out and trying to find the trail. Thanks for joining me on another Colorado hike in the Rocky Mountains. Well, that's Badger Mountain. That's where I was wanting to get to the top of. I made it about halfway up. I'm on the east side of Badger Mountain right now in Badger Flatlands or something, or I think it's Badger Flats. Hard hike, but it's beautiful. Some great views up there. Even halfway up, there's beautiful views.